You got it remote? Okay. All right. Just gonna offer to our fast legs all. There you go.
There we go. I'm like, I don't want to be rude. Yep, it's really cool. Give us a minute.
Howdy folks, on a recent visit to Legacy Longhorn Ranch and RV Resort in Weatherford, Texas, we had the pleasure of sitting down with the owners of the ranch. If you've watched our other videos from Legacy Longhorn Ranch, you've already seen what makes this place so special. But this time, we wanted to go beyond the campsites, the Longhorns, and all the amenities, and hear the story behind the ranch from the people who created it. We talk about how Legacy Longhorn Ranch got started, what inspired the vision, and what makes this place different, and even what they have planned for the future. So come along with us, sit down with the owners, and hear the story behind Legacy Longhorn Ranch and RV Resort. Oh, come here. Y'all ready?
Sure.
You ready? All right. So first of all, we want to thank you so much for having us out. We really appreciate the hospitality, and we're excited to learn more about the story behind Legacy Longhorn Ranch.
Awesome. We're glad to have you.
Yeah.
Really, thank y'all so much. Y'all's place is remarkable.
Thank you so
you should be
much.
proud of it. All right, so we got some questions for you. So, question one, for people who are just discovering Legacy Longhorn Ranch, tell us a little bit about yourselves and how it all got started.
Yeah.
So, my wife and I just saw this property and we fell in love with it. It had the Longhorns on the property whenever we bought it, and we ended up buying the Longhorns with the property, and just thought it was a great theme. And we wanted to build a park for everybody,
Yep.
all ages, where kids can enjoy it, families, and all ages. And so we love creating experiences for people, and that's one of the things we want to do is build it unique, so it's different. There's nothing like it anywhere else, and so it just
It
is
is definitely
exciting to
unique.
us to
Yeah.
be able to see.
It's one of the main reasons we chose it,
Awesome.
based on what little we saw, and it's definitely.
I had a car pull up beside me yesterday when I was riding around, and she rolled her window down, and she rolled the back window down, and the little kid poked his head out, and she said, "Tell him I caught my first fish." And so that's the kind of stuff. Yeah, I did that. So he was just, they were just so excited, and that's the kind of stuff that we love, and we're just really passionate about.
It's those make the hard days worth it.
Absolutely. We were coming through with a golf cart last night, and this little kid, I don't know, he was probably 10, 11 years old, had his little fishing pole with him. I said, "Did you catch anything?" Yeah, I caught 2 bluegills. And that is awesome. I mean, that's a lasting memory for that kid.
Yeah.
It really will be.
For sure. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Had y'all owned Longhorns before?
No.
Okay.
No.
When you said it came with them, I saw I wonder if they'd ever owned them before. So
A lot of learning to go along with it.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's been about 4 years now.
Have you ever had horses? You have?
We have had horses, yeah.
Okay.
What's harder, horses or cows?
Horses.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah,
goodness,
for
they're
sure.
such a pain in
That's
the
what I
neck.
thought.
They're so sweet, but
Yeah.
I mean, we had a horse that went to the chiropractor more often than I did.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I have on wanting a horse, and I'm like, it's not all it's cut out.
All right. So second question I got for you. So what made you to decide to combine an RV resort with a true Texas style experience?
Man, we knew that we wanted to go into the RV entertainment type industry. My background, I worked for Six Flags for a long time, and so I know that piece of things, that entertainment side and hospitality industry side. And so, we knew that the business model of the RV park, RV resort style is a really successful business model. And so we wanted to go that direction. And so then when we found this property, everything we let the property inspire us. I think we walked in.
Cool.
I mean, we're driving through, and there's over 415 oak trees, and they're spaced in this way that it's like it was the craziest thing to drive through the first time because you could see the RV spots. Like there was these openings in the trees that was like, yep, that's a spot right there. That's a spot. And you had to get creative with engineering because, you know, we want to take out not very many trees and all that. But then once we started building the park, the Texas Western thing, we're both just so passionate about it. We love Texas. We're born and bred here. And so then
We
it
love
gets,
Texas too.
yeah, it's like, I mean, how can you not? It's amazing. And so we just kind of let the ranch kind of just speak to us and say, this is what makes sense. And the things that we loved about the ranch when we first bought it, we didn't want to lose that character as we built the park. So we were really intentional about saying like, we want to, what can we do to make it still feel like a ranch and have that same feeling that first time that we drove on the ranch? We want every family that comes in to have that same feeling and like go, oh my goodness, I had no idea this was here. That's my favorite thing that people come in. They're like, oh my goodness, it's huge. I had no idea. And they just feel like they're
bigger than I expected.
Yeah.
And I got that feeling when I pulled in too. Some things from being around farms and stuff growing up when the gates, you know, I mean that gives that first impression when you're pulling through and that the sides aren't packed on top of each other. You know, your slide's not going to touch your neighbor's slide.
Right.
You know, so I think that's nice too. I think you've done a phenomenal job on spacing everything out.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. We're definitely not like some people with parking. They like it's not all of our sites aren't the easiest to back into. So we have some that we just mark in the system. We're like experienced drivers only. We'll go out there and help people out. So
he gave me props yesterday when I backed in. It made me feel good about myself.
Very impressive. Very impressive. I heard all about it. There. You were just like one shot. You were there.
No, thank you. All right. So the third question I got for you is you kind of answered it, but we can go back to it too. When you first looked at the property, did you immediately see what Legacy Longhorn Ranch could become, or has the vision changed along the way?
Well, we definitely had the vision when we bought the property. There's no question about it. We just loved it. We fell in love with it, like she said. But things have definitely evolved as we started building. We made a lot of changes. Oh, this would be better up here. People can be together here more. We had things kind of spread out, and we ended up putting a lot of stuff together where families can spend time together and that kind of thing. So it's definitely evolved the vision for sure.
Originally, the pool was going to be on the south side of the pond, all the way across the property, and then we moved the pool up by the office, and then we moved it to right here. And we're so glad that we did. That's just kind of where it landed. But then it's like, yeah, I mean, we've just things like that as you start to see it come together and the way people just naturally congregate together.
Now, I think where you have the pool is great. It's almost become like the hub. Of everything, you know, it's like, all right, you've come in, you've checked in, you've got your store there, and you come through the gates and everything, and then you already got a fishing pond there, the pool, the lodge is here, so, and then past that is where everybody's staying. I think it's great where you have it located. So
it's worked out really well.
Yep.
All right, so number 4, there are a lot of RV parks out there. What do you feel really sets Legacy Longhorn Ranch apart?
Well, we took a tour and we visited probably over 50 RV parks, and we went and we didn't just go visit. We stayed there. We visited with the owners, and we asked them, kind of like you're asking us, what would you do different? What, you know, and so we learned a lot, and we love camping. We love being outdoors. And so just creating that unique experience with the ranch tours, the fishing, there's just nothing else like it. And so that's what sets us apart. And I think we set the park apart because we love people. We love interacting with people, having people visit, creating those experiences. So
being present and being
here.
here.
Very hands-on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes too hands-on. Every once in a while, I like to be a little less hands-on. But no, we love it out here, and we think it's amazing. And I do think that it's like what we're in every single Facebook group that you can probably imagine for RV owners, for full-time RVers, and just gleaning as much information as we could of, well, what do you love about where you stay? What do you not like? What are some things that are really, frustrating for you? And taking all that feedback, and we kind of made we went on that road trip, and I have my iPad, I have a whole notebook in my Good Notes app, and it's like literally like, okay, top 10 things that we can find out on the internet that are most important to campers. And then we started just making the list and like prioritizing them and going, okay, like, is Wi-Fi more important, or is a really cool pool more important? And it depends on short term or long term. And so I just think that like level of attention to detail and a level of care, I think that's what I would say sets us apart. It's, we're in Texas and we're a ranch. We can't say that we're like super unique because there's like, ranches in Texas, but to combine the feel of the ranch with the resort style amenities, that's what we would really like people to know, that we exist and we're here. You should come see us.
Now, and I agree with that. You can definitely tell you did your homework on it. I mean, it is so unique, so different, and the feeling you get when you come in is just different too. So you guys really did a good job.
Awesome.
So
obviously the animals are a huge part of the experience. Was that always part of the plan?
Oh, I don't know if it was always. As soon as we met them, I think they became a part of the plan.
Yeah.
It's hard to meet Ferdinand and not go like, you just got to be in my life.
Yes.
Ferdinand the bull has always he's such a gentle bull. He just walks right up and wants to give you nose boops. And it's like to find I don't even know how big he is, but he's huge. To find a bull like that, especially a Longhorn bull that is just like, oh, hey, let's just be best friends.
Yeah.
Then
That was definitely, I think, part of the plan from the start. We had farm experiences, and it evolved. We ended up getting new goats and new chickens, and we wanted them to be friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And we had some goats, but they wasn't very friendly. They would just run off from you.
You had to find the right one.
That's right. So, we definitely wanted to create that.
We went all the way to North Carolina to buy the goats.
Yeah.
Because we wanted them that they were like bottle babies, but not just like, you put out a row of bottles and they come up and get bottles. We wanted ones like they were bottle babies, like they sat on the little girl's lap every night to have the,
What part of North Carolina?
So they're based in Liberty, North Carolina, which is, I guess, just east of Asheville, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's
where we're originally from.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Not far from there, actually.
We're from just south of Boone.
Oh, right.
In Charlotte.
Nice. My brother lives there, and he actually is the one that raised the goats, and we bought the goats from my brother. And so my nieces still text me, and they'll just be like, "Hey, just checking in on Autumn. Any chance she's still doing it? Did you want to bring her back? We'll take her back."
And you're right about the goats. Yesterday,
so friendly, and I had one that just was glued to me.
Oh, I love that.
When she was starting to go in there yesterday, she's like, "You think these are nice ones?" Because we've been around some not so nice goats, So, but they were great. They flocked to her when she went in there yesterday. It was so great. So,
especially that one.
I felt like I was watching something out of a Disney movie. She went in there and they were just like, "Oh."
I love it. To be an animal whisperer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I have no doubt. I believe it. That's great.
And they were good with Olive.
Yeah.
Olive was there sniffing them and everything. And even the Longhorns, when we went down there yesterday,
she would just lay down, and the one licked her a few
times.
times.
The babies, especially the babies, they were so curious about her. And she just laid down there and they were nose to nose and stuff.
I
So,
love it.
So
that's awesome.
She's going to get hooked. She's going to be like, I can't leave my cow best friend.
I know.
Now she's going to have to come back all the time. So, all right. So you have everything from fishing to a pool, the lodge, the golf simulator. How did you decide which amenities you wanted to offer your guests?
I guess by just all the places that we visited, and we like to travel ourselves, so we've been to resorts and different things, and so we love pools and hanging out and playing cards and watching people have a good time.
Playing golf.
So it's just a little bit of things for everything. We love fishing.
Yeah.
And I love seeing people, catch fish and making memories for sure.
I think we have a little bit of that view of who doesn't love that? So if it's something that we really love and enjoy, we kind of have this thought of well, everybody else is going to love and enjoy it too. So we went that direction. And there's some things that people have kind of brought up of, oh, well, you guys should add a 9-hole golf course, or you should add different things. And we just realized that for us to be because we're a big part of it, and because we want our family, this is our legacy park. We never really plan on selling it. We want our kids to run it after we do, and it to stay in the family. And that we realized we really want to put in amenities that we can get excited about being a part of. Mm-hmm. So it's we didn't want to put in an amenity that's oh gosh, okay, they want to go do Frisbee golf again or something like that. And we don't enjoy it necessarily. And other people are super passionate about Frisbee golf and they really want us to put in a course. And I'm like, okay, Frisbee golf is really cool, but I just don't know anything about it. I don't particularly play it. Yeah. And so we just kind of said, okay, well, we better put in amenities that we're all right, let's go feed the cows.
No, I agree with that too.
That kind of thing.
Over Frisbee golf too.
Yeah.
We had a Frisbee golf course where we lived. I think they replaced most of it with pickleball courts that are gone.
Yeah. And so there's some things like that. I think one of the next things we would do, we would go, well, what's another thing that we're passionate about that we could put out here? And so we're looking at doing an archery range. And so being able to put in, we've got the space for it. And so we thought about doing an archery range, and our backyard is set up to be an archery range right now. We have a bear and an elk and a boar and just some normal targets.
Cool.
So we're like, well, he goes, well, I could just take them all over there. And I'm like, but then when guests come over and they go in our backyard, they come right back in and they go, there's a bear in your yard, right? I would really miss that. So maybe we should just get new targets.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. All right. So what kind of RVer or family do you think comes here and really falls in love with Legacy Longhorn Ranch?
All of them.
All of them. We built it for everybody to enjoy.
Yep.
So we love having families with kids, and we love having people that just want to hang by the pool and have some fun. So.
Yeah, I definitely would say like we're a very family friendly, pet friendly park. And so if you hate kids and you hate dogs and you hate the great outdoors, we're probably not the park for you. But if you like any of those things, then we're probably a good spot.
They're probably not the people for us.
That's kind of what we think.
It's crazy. I see some of the people in some of the Facebook groups too, and they'll be like, "Oh, that dog's this," or the kids. I'm like, what do you think?
Yeah,
our best times were when Chase was little, and even then, all the kids flocked to our camper.
Yes, exactly.
No, you guys have something great here. Yesterday evening, we had a couple of kids stop on scooters, and they're like, "Hey, how long you guys staying here? We'll stay here through Monday." Well, I got a little job here and I pick up trash, and it's $10 a week, and that's negotiable.
I love it. That's Keegan, and he's great, and he's like clockwork. He picks up that trash every single day.
I asked him, I said, "All right, do you take cash, Venmo, what?" "Either." I said, "So you can take Venmo?" He said, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, I'll set some trash out for you, buddy. You got my business." So I thought that was so cool.
11 years old, and he sees a new camper
at our store, going to school and selling it.
He got in trouble at school, and they told him he had to stop.
I love that kid. He's going to be a business owner.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
They're a great family.
And see, that's the type of kids you love to meet out here, too.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
The ones that aren't attached to their screens and playing video games constantly.
Yep, we love it. We have some homeschooling families that are out here, and it was great. We had 2 families that move in. Both the moms are named Jessica by funny chance, and they each have 3 kids, and they homeschool. And as soon as I met both of them, they had never met each other. They just both moved in within a few weeks of each other, and they live out here full time. And I said, "Okay, come here. Jessica, you got to meet Jessica. Jessica, you got to meet Jessica." And like, y'all's kids need to meet each other. And now they are literally inseparable. You just see them all together all the time. There are little junior.
Dark hair.
Yes.
Yeah, they're awesome.
We saw them yesterday congregating out there.
Yeah, so they're junior ranch hands now. So we started a junior ranch hand program for the kids that live out here, or weekend kids too. But we have a list of jobs. So if they fill up a bag of trash and bring it up to the office, then we trade them for Legacy Longhorn bucks, and then they can spend those dollars in the store. And then they can get what they want. We had one little girl. She's I think probably 6, 7 years old. And she works every week, and she works hard, and she brings in her trash, and she's been saving up. And yesterday, Fridays are paydays, right? Of course. And so yesterday she came in and she had saved up for 5 weeks. All of the other kids were buying candy every week, spending all their dollars. She saved up all her dollars because all she wanted was a Legacy Longhorn Ranch hat. And so she saved up all her dollars, and she finally had enough to get her hat. And it was a big deal. We were all so excited for her. Awesome. And now you'll see her. It's that one of those red, white, and blue hats. And she's running around, and she is so proud. She's like,
so
"This is my hat."
That is awesome.
Something too when they have to work for it. They're not handed things.
Yeah. That's going to be the best part of this whole interview is that story right there.
she's adorable. Yeah.
That was great.
That idea originated, they were going to be ranch hands, and they were going to go pick the eggs, feed the longhorns, feed the chickens, and we were going to have a garden too eventually.
Yep.
And
we will next spring.
Pick vegetables and stuff out of the garden. Then they get paid for that also. So it's kind
awesome.
of let them work experience. And
yeah. So even with our weekend guests, when we do the ranch experience, it'll be like they'll get to do that, and they'll have those little chores that they do, and then they come in and they get their little Legacy Longhorn bucks.
Another unique place. I knew the thing about this place. That's awesome.
I love it. The other thing we really want to do is have trophies in the office. And if they learn how to ride their bike, learn how to swim, or catch their first fish at Legacy Longhorn, we want them to be able to come into the office and get a trophies. But I'm sourcing the trophies right now. So it'll be a parent trust system. If they learn, then they'll come up and
that is cool.
We'll put them on picture on board. But don't you think that's fun? Like,
that's a great idea.
I learned how to swim at Legacy Longhorn.
Company we get our trophies from.
No.
I'm sure there's so many more out there
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
We
I'm
used
sure.
to have to do all the trophies for baseball.
Oh, fun. Yeah. Yeah. We try to keep business local as much as we can. And
Mhm.
so our hope is to find one that can do it for us here in town. And
Oh,
just
absolutely.
because it's
Yeah.
like we want them to come out to us too. So
Oh, absolutely.
we do that when we can, even if it costs a couple extra bucks, it's worth it. To...
Oh yeah, always.
All right. As RV travelers ourselves, we know campground owners hear a lot of feedback from guests. What's one thing you've learned from RVers since opening?
Oh, yeah. So many things. I feel like we spend a lot of time picking stickers and treating ant beds because we really want to try to rid the park of both of those things.
Mhm.
So we are
Yeah.
And we've got a lot of flies out here too, so we have to manage
surrounded
that.
by ranches.
Surrounded
Yep.
by ranches, which is good, but
Yeah.
just little things like that we
Yeah.
have to,
It's those little
mitigate.
things that create the experiences. It's not the big stuff. It's not like what we realize. It's like there's some things that become an expectation. They come out and they're like, oh yeah, you've got a nice dog park. That's perfect, whatever. But like the little things are the ones that create their experience. So it's like the dog park needs to have a place to sit with some shade and, a water fountain and stuff like that. And so there's things like that that are on our list of next level improvements that
Yep,
go,
for sure.
okay, it's not the big stuff necessarily that creates the experience. Especially RV travelers, we've noticed they really appreciate somebody who just like little conveniences or just things
Mhm.
that make their life a little bit easier, or like widen that turn just another 5 feet. And so there's things like that we're learning from everybody that comes in. And we've just had some great guests that have given us really good feedback that have said, if you just put in a path to the dog park, then we wouldn't have to walk across the grass to get there. And I'm like, okay, let's put a path into the dog park. Okay, let's go.
And it's nice too.
Yeah, so it's just little things like that. So
And at least you're receptive to it too.
yeah,
So
absolutely. We want to be.
oh, that's great. That's great. All right. Question 10. For someone watching this who's considering a stay, what would you personally tell them about why they should come experience Legacy Longhorn Ranch?
Oh man,
It's just a one of a kind experience.
Yeah.
I think all the people too are friendly around here, and just create an environment that anybody could feel welcome and love. And we try to personalize it ourselves. We try to guide people to their sites and make sure they get everything they need, and
Yeah.
just creates that unique experience that we love.
I think we found in a lot of situations you have RV parks, resorts that are they're either really designed for people to live there long term, or they're designed to be like a short term stay, weekend getaway type thing. And what we've really tried to create, because our goal from the very beginning was to be a nice blend of about half and half. We always wanted to feel like a getaway, even for people who live here. And so it's like we don't like we're not a a discount park, you know what I mean? Like we're a premium park and we're okay with that. We're designed that way. But what we found is like, you want to come out here for a long-term stay, it's going to feel like your life is a vacation. And you want to come out here for a weekend stay, and your weekend's going to feel like a true vacation, not just like you're, camping for the weekend, or and so that's what we really want. And that's why I think that they should pick us, whether it's to come out here forever or just to come out here for a couple of nights.
And we love things like live music. And we have events all the time, a calendar of people coming out playing live music.
The guy last night was great.
Yeah.
He did good, didn't he?
He was really good.
Yeah. I told him, I said, he kind of sounds like Chris Stapleton, because I just listened to the YouTube, and he goes, and then he saw a picture, he goes, well, he kind of looks like Chris Stapleton too. And I was like, but he's got a unique
It's like when I
sound
come up,
to
I heard him a little bit, but then once I sit down and really started listening, I'm like, man, this guy's really good.
He's good.
And he had a great selection of songs too.
And when the temperatures change and the fall gets here, we're going to have campfires and s'mores and things for people to do even then, so.
Yep.
Hot tub.
And you're open year round, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, the pool's heated. So
perfect.
Yep.
Now,
you'll have to come back and see it.
We will.
We definitely will. We've been here about 24 hours now, or a little more than 24 hours, and everything that you've said that you wanted the guests to feel like, we 100% feel it.
Thank you so much.
And I knew we had talked a little bit before we came and had this idea for the interview, and I'm going completely off script what I had planned here, but after being here, it's great. You do have that blend. We've met some of the full timers. We had 2 different people of the working staff come up and talk to us yesterday and just chit chatted and stuff. And it was like, man, that is awesome. It's so friendly.
Everybody's so friendly.
Everybody we met's waved, talked,
That's great.
All right.
Yeah, we got some great families that live out here. They fit our culture. We're trying to create that culture.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure. I think you're creating a culture, and I think you created quite a brand for yourself too. I mean,
Thank you.
you're different, you know. So, we traveled a while back, visited a lot of places, and we took a break from it, and we're just recently getting back into it, and so it's neat to see that something like this exists. And so far from what we've seen, that this place is this next level versus other people. So you should be proud of yourself.
We like going places where she can be a huge part of it.
Yeah.
We don't. She's not a dog we just stick in a crate and
Yeah,
walk off and go do our own thing. You know.
100%.
So pet friendly is definitely our top pick.
Yeah, but we have 2 puppies too, and so we like we just they're such a big part of our family that we were like we wouldn't go without them, you know. So
we're a package deal.
Yep, exactly.
Everywhere we go, she goes.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Well, that's all I had. Is there anything else you want to add to the end of it or anything?
Oh, I would never believe that. It's like, yeah, you did an amazing job and you covered everything.
Yeah.
We got to say all the stuff.
So, no,
we really appreciate it
so much.
We'd love to
Oh,
have
yeah,
y'all
thank
back
you.
out here, seriously.
Oh, absolutely.
We definitely plan
We'll
to
work
come
it out.
back.
Just reach out to us directly.
We'll be on a revolving deal
Yeah.
to come back. So
Yeah, we saw that there was a discount club. Well, $2.99 a year for.
Oh yeah, and you do it, and we do it. It's a 25% discount off all camping if
Yeah.
you come back. But yeah, but seriously, if y'all come back, just text me and I'll just book y'all a site. Okay,
Okay.
don't book online. Just
Okay.
text me and I'll
We're
get
pretty
you.
fond of that
go.
site we're in now.
yeah, it's great.
He said that one by the lake would right in front of the pond.
Yes,
Yeah.
But
You got a lot of great sites.
She'd be like, and
tempting
goodbye.
for her. So I think where we're at is wonderful.
I love it. That's awesome.
All right, so I guess we'll wrap this up.
Okay.
So until next time,
Keep your tails wagging.
and your wheels are rolling.
Awesome.
See you, folks. All right, thank y'all.
That's awesome.